All right, welcome back to the Running with Dave podcast, where I share my running tips, tricks, and training advice to keep you both fit and motivated. Happy to have you here joining me today for episode 4, Coping with Failure. As humans, failure is a part of life, something we deal with on a daily basis. And for athletes, those failures are far more palpable and easy to see. You lost the race. You finished outside the top 10. You didn't hit your goal. You didn't hit your qualifying time. Shoot, you didn't even finish. So let me start here. Too often people assume that athletics is a zero-sum game. Either you win or you lose. That's it. You're done. They eliminate all the nuance, and they leave no room for anything but success on one hand and crushing failure on the other. Obviously, this leads to disappointment, the frustration, because you can't always win. Everyone fails sometimes. Shoot, Michael Jordan missed 9,000 shots in his career. And sometimes we even fail hard. And maybe you're at the bottom of the valley right now. And if you're down there, remember that darkness is always followed by the light. In my experience, the only true loss is an effort that you don't learn something from. If you can't go back through your training cycle or a specific race, a specific mistake, and find something that can be improved upon, then you're lying to yourself, first of all. But 2, you can't improve if you're stagnant and you're passive. A lot of people think the reason they have a coach is for someone to sleuth out all their weaknesses for them. Hell no. Your coach is a guide who helps you find some of those weaknesses and helps you look for different ways to untap your potential. But a coach is just a perspective. At the end of the day, you're the one who's responsible for your results. And that should be empowering. You're not some lifeless passenger just passively floating through training. You can allow yourself to take the reins and be forward-thinking, be intentional. Throughout my own running career, I ran a lot with people who were just scared. They were running scared. Sure, they project some degree of confidence, and they fooled a lot of people. But that's just a facade. And the truly confident athletes, we can sense that. It's blood in the water. So try this your next race. When you're passing someone in the mid to late race, not that final kick, but the portion of the race where people are praying for the finish line to crest the horizon. So you're a ways out still. Pass that person with intention. Don't just pull up beside them and slowly try to pull away. Don't flail past them out of control in a dead sprint for 20 meters. Nah. Look strong. Feel strong. Be strong. And open up. Push past them. Open up your stride. Lean into the pace. Don't grimace and show everyone how hard you're working. Keep your face calm. Stay still. As if you're just cruising. No matter how bad it hurts, don't give any of that information away. And if that person tries to match you for a few moments, let it happen. Let them come with you, but keep leaning into that pace. When they let go, lean in a little more. That gap you just opened is enough to tell the other runner they got no business running with you. It'll be soul crushing for them. I'm sure you've had that happen to you before. And you think, how did they do that to me? Man, they're just so fit. But it's a mental game. You can get in somebody's head that easily. That little intentional, smooth, controlled motion is the difference between running with the Kenyans and running with some guy named Ken. Intention. That's the key to greatness. Don't fear the unknown, the pain that awaits you on the other side of a workout, a strong move, a kick, a new race. Nah, embrace the unknown. I was listening to a lecture the other day on King Arthur's court, the story of the Knights of the Round Table. And for those of you who don't remember this story, these were the guys who were off searching for the Holy Grail. And what they did is they would head out at the darkest point of night to the area of the forest that seemed the darkest to them in search of the Grail. Now, why? Why would these knights pick the darkest point of the night and the most foreboding, ominous portion of the forest to go in search of the Grail? They were acting out the method of success. How do you achieve success? You see, to find the thing that we most want, we have to be willing to face the things that we most fear. You have to approach the unknown, those scary things that hide in the deep recesses of your own thoughts or in that deep, dark forest. There's a Muhammad Ali quote that I really like that I think captures some of this. And he said, champions aren't made in gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them. A desire, a dream, a vision. And I think it's that fortitude and consistency. Champions being the sum of all those intentional hours put together in search of their own holy grail. Those seconds, minutes, hours, days, years of continually approaching those things they fear, the pain, the risk of failure. Again, from Muhammad Ali, I hated every minute of training. But I said, don't quit, suffer now, and live the rest of your life as a champion. You see, great athletes and even successful people do this every single day. They put in difficult efforts for future gains. It's those miles in the bank, right? They don't flail around aimlessly, wasting their own energy. Nah, they step forward intentionally. They rest intentionally. They know the goal of each activity in which they engage. And when they aren't sure, they trust their gut. Because their holy grail is so much a part of them. They're so in tune with that, their dreams, their desires, their goals, that everything in their being screams out to reach that goal. They're not afraid of the dark. Because the dark might unlock the key to success. Over time, your mind and your body begin to unite as you practice some of these things. And they can communicate to you in ways that are maybe difficult to articulate. The issue we have as athletes is being able to get out of our own way and allow those things to just happen, to stop negative thoughts, worries, second guessing. We struggle to open up and just do. And you got to be okay with sometimes knowing you're just going to be wrong. Sometimes you're going to misinterpret the signs that are coming to you from your body or your mind, or even from trying to read other competitors. And that's okay. Because we have to learn how to be right before we can be right. So remember, in every failure lies an opportunity. That's an opportunity to learn, to improve, and to succeed. Remember, even the greatest athletes, the greatest minds and thinkers have failed many times before. Shoot, LeBron James and Michael Jordan have each missed over 12,000 shots in their careers. Failures will come, but how you receive that failure will define your running life and too otherwise. So don't fear the difficult truths that your failures expose. Be intentional. Embrace those failures and those mistakes and those opportunities to learn. And take the time to really assess your weaknesses and what's been uncovered. The sooner you can admit a weakness, the sooner you have a chance to eliminate that weakness. And that better be exciting. Every negative hides a positive if you're willing to look for it. And no matter how dark the night appears, the sun rises on its way. That wraps up this episode. Thank you for joining us again on the Running with Dave podcast. If you enjoyed this content, tickle that like button and subscribe for more. Until next time, be intentional, be open to failure, and enjoy your run.